There are men whose presence fades the moment they leave a room, and there are men whose silence lingers like a vibration in the air. The second kind carries something unseen in energy that memory refuses to release. It isn't about appearance or charm. It's about depth, focus, and the quiet storm of controlled energy that radiates through stillness. Before we dive into the secrets of semen retention power, make sure you subscribe now and join our Telegram family. The link's in the description. Don't miss the exclusive insights and daily motivation that will keep your energy, focus, and discipline unstoppable. Your success journey starts today. Semen retention, at its highest understanding, is not an act of suppression, it is a redirection. It takes what is fleeting and transforms it into gravity. That gravity becomes presence, and presence is what the human heart remembers most. People forget words and gestures, but they never forget how someone's energy made them feel. When a man practices retention, his mind becomes clearer and his emotions more grounded. His energy field stabilizes, becoming both calm and potent. This calm power carries into every interaction, imprinting a subtle frequency on those around him, especially in the sensitive awareness of a woman. That energy becomes almost magnetic. The human mind does not only remember faces, it remembers frequencies. When she meets a man whose energy is centered, whose mind isn't scattered by overindulgence or impulse, she feels safety and mystery at once. That feeling embeds itself quietly in her memory. Even when she forgets details, the sensation remains. Retention builds something that cannot be faked, the coherence between body, mind, and soul. This coherence radiates beyond words, beyond behavior. It's the kind of vibration that changes the temperature of a moment. Later, when she recalls that encounter, she feels the same warmth in her chest. That is the lingering shadow and echo of balance. From a spiritual view, energy exchanges occur in every interaction. When two auras meet, information flows silently. A man who has cultivated his internal energy carries a luminous imprint. When he departs, that imprint continues to resonate in the energy field of others, like ripples expanding through still water. It isn't manipulation, it's resonance. Retention simply amplifies the natural frequency of being. The more he conserves and channels that vitality into purpose, the stronger his field becomes. When she feels it, her subconscious recognizes integrity. Her intuition whispers that this presence is rare, grounded, contained, yet alive. The psychology of memory confirms this. The human brain stores emotional experiences more vividly than neutral ones. A retained man, radiating calm confidence, creates a deep emotional impression. The encounter feels meaningful, even if brief. Meaning is what memory protects most fiercely. Spiritually, his energy leaves a signature on the unseen planes. Each thought, word, and emotion carries vibration. When he acts from wholeness, that vibration harmonizes with the field of others. Harmony, once felt, is never easily forgotten. It becomes a quiet longing in the heart, a wish to feel that balance again. Such a man does not seek attention, he embodies focus. His silence speaks. His stillness draws others in, because it contrasts the noise of the world. The feminine mind, attuned to energy, feels his peace as both comfort and curiosity. She may not analyze it, but she remembers it deeply. Every interaction with him feels charged with sincerity. He listens with his full attention. He speaks slowly, choosing words from a place of mindfulness. These are small things, yet they echo louder than grand gestures. His presence teaches through vibration, not instruction. In the spiritual sciences of prana and aura, energy retained and refined becomes luminous. The man's energy field becomes smooth, vibrant, magnetically alive. This light, invisible but tangible, touches others' fields gently. It transmits the feeling of steadiness and grace. That light becomes what she recalls in moments of quiet. Psychologically, she connects that sensation to him. The brain pairs emotion with image, and the soul pairs vibration with name. That's how memory becomes emotional gravity. It's not about thinking of him, it's about feeling him, even in absence. Energy, once exchanged, leaves an imprint that thought alone cannot erase. Retention teaches patience. Patience refines the heart. When a man slows down his impulses, he becomes a sanctuary of peace. In a world of haste, that peace feels revolutionary. To her, that stillness becomes unforgettable because it represents something missing in most people. Presence without pressure. In energetic terms, retention thickens one's aura, making it more coherent. When coherence meets chaos, the latter remembers the former as relief. So when she recalls him, it's not desire she feels, but balance. He reminds her of what harmony feels like, because he carried it naturally. This is why the memory lingers, not as obsession, but as resonance. It's the echo of alignment. A man anchored in his energy mirrors to her what true stability looks like. And the human heart always remembers those who made it feel centered. Spiritual traditions describe this as energetic imprinting. Each interaction creates subtle connections in the web of consciousness. When his energy vibrates at high integrity, calm, loving, contented, leaves traces of light in the shared field. Those traces reawaken when thought or emotion touches them. From the outside, it may look like attraction, but inwardly, it is recognition. The feminine essence recognizes the masculine soul that lives in discipline and peace. She remembers him because his energy awakened a part of her that longs for that steadiness. Over time, this energetic bond dissolves naturally unless renewed through presence. Yet the memory of the vibration remains. It becomes part of her emotional library or reference for what true presence feels like. Retention turns a man into an archetype of stability in her subconscious landscape. In this way, retention is not about abstinence. It is about sacred remembering. It teaches both him and her the language of energy, the way stillness communicates louder than desire, and containment radiates more power than expression. Through it, the man learns influence without control. He becomes memorable, not for what he did, but for what he emanated. His gaze, unclouded by need, feels both gentle and strong. His energy doesn't seek approval, it offers assurance. That quality stays with her, like fragrance on air, long after the source is gone. Every encounter with such energy expands consciousness. It invites reflection. In moments of solitude, she may feel his presence in thought, not because of longing, but because his energy represented truth. Truth always revisits the heart until it is fully understood. Spiritually, his energy activates hers. The masculine steadiness awakens the feminine flow. This mutual awakening creates a field of balance that both souls recognize as sacred. When he leaves, she feels the echo of that harmony and calls it memory. But in truth, it is resonance still vibrating through time. Psychologically, this translates as fascination. The mind tries to interpret energetic experience through narrative. It invents reasons, images, and meanings. But what really lingers is the body's memory of calm electricity, the rare experience of someone entirely present, unfragmented, whole. Semen retention supports that wholeness. It aligns physical vitality with spiritual awareness. The energy that once scattered outward now nourishes inner light. That light becomes recognizable in aura, voice, and eyes. When she remembers him, she remembers that light, not the person. In the old traditions, they called it Ojas, the essence of vitality that gives one a radiant glow. The presence of Ojas creates magnetic stillness, the kind that comforts and awakens simultaneously. It's what makes her memory of him feel alive days later, as though the air around her carries his calm. To live with such energy requires humility. Retention without wisdom becomes arrogance, but with awareness, it becomes illumination. The man who walks in awareness becomes a mirror for other souls. She remembers him because his energy mirrored the strength she seeks within herself. Every thought of him, then, becomes a bridge toward her own inner balance. This is the hidden service of the retained man. His energy doesn't demand attention. It gently guides others toward their center. He becomes unforgettable because he reminds the soul of home. In energetic language, his shadow is not darkness, it is presence. It's the imprint of light left behind. Just as sunlight lingers after sunset, his vibration remains in her subtle field, gently glowing until her own energy harmonizes with it. This is why she feels him, even in silence. The more he refines his discipline, the softer his energy becomes. True strength is never harsh. The aura of a retained man feels like quiet, power, warm, steady, unthreatening. It soothes rather than That soothing presence is what memory cherishes most deeply. When she remembers him, she is not missing a person. She is missing the feeling of alignment. His energy served as a tuning fork. Once touched by it, her system recalls that resonance again and again, seeking it within herself. This is the hidden alchemy of retention. Spiritually, this is called transmission. One who has cultivated energy naturally transmits it. Others receive not through teaching, but through vibration. The man who lives in harmony radiates it unconsciously, and every heart that meets him carries a spark of that harmony forward. That spark becomes memory. It drifts into dreams, reflections, or quiet moments. It teaches silently. It's not his personality that lingers, it's the vibration of integrity. He becomes a symbol of stillness in her emotional landscape, a reminder that peace exists in human form. Such men are rare because their power is invisible. In a world loud with seeking, they radiate fulfillment. In a society obsessed with expression, they embody quiet creation. The human psyche, hungry for authenticity, clings to their memory because it felt, perhaps for the first time, unshaken peace. Do not let this powerful momentum fade. 2 things before you go. First, hit the like button to show the algorithm we are a force, and subscribe immediately so you don't lose the frequency shift we just created. Semen retention, practiced with awareness, awakens this energy. It makes a man radiant from within, not to dominate others, but to illuminate himself. The world feels that light and responds with remembrance. Energy recognized cannot be forgotten. And so, when they say his shadow lingers in her mind for days, they mean his energy lingers in her spirit for seasons. Not as attachment, but as a silent teacher. She remembers him not as longing, but as light. The man who retains his energy becomes not a figure in memory, but a frequency in eternity.